Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I look a mess. I'm gonna get myself together after this video because I gotta go to the mall and pick up a package. Anyways, but I just wanted to come down here and do this review, so I just threw this hat on. And girl, this army fatigue is an army fatigue jacket because girl, we about to go to war in this video. I got some stuff that I gotta get off my chest. Today we're going to shake the table just a little bit. I don't want to offend anyone. Today, I don't want to upset you. I don't want to tussle with anyone. So, girl, when I say what I say, I'm done. I'm not going back and forth with nobody in the comment section. I'm going to read your comment, like it, and go to the next one. I'm not fussing with nobody. Girl, I said what I said, okay? And I guess you can say, well, what you said was some bull, right? So let's just get into it. Mama D. Long story short, Mama D meets up with Scrappy. She feels some type of way about Rashida and Kirk walking around, I guess, pretending as if their marriage is perfect. So Mama D wants to basically shatter the dream. Anyways, so does Rashida walk around like her marriage is perfect in Kirk? I wouldn't say that they walk around like their marriage is perfect, but I do find it weird that with Rashida having the background that she has on this show, from her having a horrible marriage to her, when she questioned K. Michelle or said she didn't believe K. Michelle when it came to her situation with Memphis, right? I think that it's weird that people have now put Rashida in the spot of being I guess, the mature one of the group, even though she may be one of the oldest ones, right? Outside of Mama D. The one who I guess is supposed to be the one who can bring the girls together. Like, I don't think Rashida has shown on this show that she could be placed in that role. Does that make sense? I feel like if you're going to be the girl or the boy who's kind of in charge of the girls and can get the girls on the straight and narrow, girl, I can't look at you. Every time I look at you, I'm thinking you dumb because you still with this man who basically still trying to hook up with his baby mama. Every time I look at you, I'm going to think about how you questioned another woman, say you didn't believe this woman when she came out and told you that she was being touched by, violated, popped by her ex. You see what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest issues that I have with Rashida and the role that they're trying to put Rashida in. Anyways, so let's talk about Saucy Santana, Chef D, and his mother. So I didn't know any of this. Maybe Saucy Santana has talked about this before, but this was new to my ears. Trigger warning, before we get into this, we're going to be talking about children being taken advantage of. So Saucy Santana was touched inappropriately as a child. It started when he was 9 years old up until he was 15, 16. And I think it was by multiple family members. The mother, Saucy's mother, his biological mother, is coming out with a book to help people love their LGBTQ, or I guess gay sons. I don't know if it's a book about all LGBTQ or just how to love your gay son who may be, a little flamboyant, A part of me feels like she's not the person that should be writing this book. It's no shade to Saucy. It's no shade to his mama. The only way that his mother should be able to come out with a book like this if she wholeheartedly accepts and loves her son, and she does not. There's still a big part of Saucy's mother that hopes and prays that he is heterosexual. She wants him to marry a woman and have kids. So how are you writing a book on loving your son unconditionally? It's up for question. How? Sister? Sister Pearl? Sister Adriana? Whatever her name is. Sister Adriana? Your son, girl, in case you didn't know, he's a full-fledged punk who walks around here talking about he got good coochie. Saucy don't want no woman. And ain't no woman about to be with no man who walks around here talking about, hey, he got good cooch. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. So I need for Saucy's mother to let that dream of Saucy marrying a woman go. You think it's no shade, and I hate to sound like the ignorant gay down here, but the truth of the matter is ain't too many women, if any, gonna be going to the nail shop getting their full sets with Saucy. Her husband. Girl. They're going down to the Maxo to get their NW40 together. They're going to get their lashes done together. It ain't gonna happen. A part of me believes that Saucy's mother, when she got back into the church, I guess she realized that it's her job to love her son, but it's also a part of me wants to ask the question, do y'all believe that there's a part of Saucy's mother? I want to know, when did Saucy's mother come back into his life? Was it before? He could afford the real Chanel bags? Or was it after? Was it before the fame or was it after? That's what I would want to know. I thought she was out of order to come on TV. Now, they could have kept this part out. I don't think that Saucy knew that she was about to read what she read. I think he was very shocked. I think something like that traumatizing, you don't get to come to a reality show and tell my business in front of these cameras, knowing there's a good chance that they could use it without giving me a heads up. Now he said at the end that he was okay with her keeping it in the book, but at this point, girl, it's in front of the cameras. And again, just because they film something doesn't mean they have to show it. But I just feel like something like that, it shouldn't have even been a shock. It should have been, oh, my mother is coming over here because we're going to talk about something that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? The mother believes that Saucy being touched inappropriately as a child is the reason why he is a punk. Even though Saucy is telling his mother, even before that happened to me, I was already playing house with the little boys. He's telling her, basically, I was already gay. So that didn't have nothing to do with it. I know there are people out there who believe that you cannot be gay when you're a child, but you can. You know how I know? Because I knew I was gay when I was a child. And other gay people knew that they were gay when they were a child. You know how I also know is because y'all knew that I was gay before I knew I was gay. You know how many kids will call me gay? You know how many adults called me gay? So this thing of people not knowing or you can't be gay when you're a child is just a bold-faced lie. Because you believe that you can be straight when you're a child. Isn't that what the people say when little John pulls on Look Keisha's ponytails? Oh, that just means that he likes her. But as soon as you find out that Look John is pulling on Look Keith's braids, now all of a sudden, girl, the liking goes out the window. Well, Look John might like Look Keith. Or Look Ashley, who's pulling on Look Tiffany's braids. Look Ashley might like Look Tiffany. A little Ashley, a little Olivia. These family members who violated Saucy as a child, I believe they're still around. It's just sad. I know there are some people out there who believe that if you are touched, then that plays a part into your sexuality. I don't know if I believe that. Matter of fact, I don't believe that. But I'm not equipped to really go down that road, so I'm not going to go down that road. I know when to shut my mouth. Chef D is still talking about marriage. You see, y'all think it just be the straights who live in that fantasy world. It be the punks too. You see Chef D over here with a whole tattoo of Saucy's name on his arm. In the same breath, talking about he doesn't trust him, but also still talking about marriage. Why is marriage even on your mind with someone who you don't even trust? He said that the last episode, not this episode. Because you want to live in the fantasy too. You want to be able to walk around and say, my husband. Even though I don't trust him. Even though I told him that if you continue to talk to your ex, there is no chance that we're going to get back together. And Saucy still continued to talk to his ex. I think even got back with Zell at one point. So he's showing you how much he cares about having a relationship with you. And he doesn't. But because Chef D has in his head that I want marriage, and kids, that's all he really sees. Even with a person who really has shown you that he's not committed to you. And Saucy is telling people out of his mouth. That's the thing. Here we go again with, I know some of you may not look at Saucy as a man. Saucy is a grown-ass man. Here we go with another man saying out of his mouth, I don't want to be married, right? I'll take the ring so I can pawn it and get some money. Pretty much that's what he told his gay mama. But I don't want to be married. I'm a dog. And instead of people listening to that, aka Chef D, you still smiling in this man's face. You the one that's going to be hurt at the end of the day, not Saucy Santana. Because Saucy Santana is just going to go to the next nigga he got on the roster. Hello? That's what's going to happen. Yeah, my good eye is on the mama. I don't like the fact that you're about to make money off of a book about how to love your son unconditionally, but the truth of the matter is you really don't. Because there's still a part of you who prays to God that he wakes up one day and he's straight and marries a woman and gives you some grandkids. As if he can't give you grandkids as a gay man. You know how many gay people walking around here with kids? I just saw this lady the other day that I used to party with back in the day. You know, one of my best friends, Brittany. She was like the first gay person I met in Houston. And I used to always go to like the gay spot. So I knew like I met a lot of the lesbians. Shout out to all the lesbians. So I met a lot of the lesbians. Girl, I went to the lesbians. Man, we used to party hard back in the day. I'm talking I'm talking about party. Like part, not no, no, not drugs. Okay, because I'm just saying we used to party, dance, drink all day. We used to have a good time. Lesbians be crazy too, but the lesbians gonna fight. The punks is too. Anyways, I just ran into. She didn't recognize. I had on some sunglasses. I was at a store in the mall, and she is a manager, and I saw her talking to a customer, and she got 3 kids. 3 kids. I know now she's ever bit in her. Probably she has to be close to 50 now. She look good though. She look like she in her 30s. She got kids. Girl, the first girl, my ex, he has a daughter who's a grown woman now. Hello. So I don't know why people think that just because you're gay that you can't like it, that's this lie that people push. Like even when I hear people talk about, oh, they're trying to push the gay agenda, girl. Like y'all not trying to push the straight agenda. They're trying to push the gay agenda so people won't be able to procreate. Your sexuality has nothing to do with whether or not you can or want to have kids. You think just because somebody's gay, that means that they can't have kids? You think that just because somebody's trans, that means that they can't have kids? You know how many trans men are walking around here carrying a child? Girl. You know how many punks walking around here having babies every day? You know how many lesbians walking around here with 3 and 4 kids? Your sexuality has nothing to do with whether or not you want to procreate at all. So that's one lie I want people to stop pushing. I know we all over the place. Be a Saucy's mama, girl. I don't know, girl. She seems like a really nice lady. She does. But I just don't know if she's a person that should be writing this book. It just sounds like a money grab, if we're going to be honest. But girl, you are not equipped or have the range to be writing a book about unconditional love, about your son, when you're still hoping, about your gay son, when you're still hoping that he marries a woman. So do you really love your son unconditionally? Do you? Do you? Do you? Oh. Jasmine meets up with her mama. Girl, the mamas be looking young. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to y'all. Girl, I be like, girl, what y'all be? Girl, y'all. Girl, the mamas be looking young because Jasmine mother looks good. Anyways, so Jasmine is with her mother, and they're at the park. Cannon, is that his name? The son, Jasmine's son, she has with Kirk. Jasmine is right. Sorry. Jasmine basically said that she knows that, she had a baby with a married man. Kirk knows he had a baby with someone who was not his wife. I'm paraphrasing. Rashida still decided to stay. Cool. However, you may not like what Jasmine is saying, but what Jasmine is saying is 1000% correct, and I'll tell you why. Jasmine says it's only right that both of y'all step up and help raise Cannon. You want to stay with your husband who now has an outside child. Kirk wants to yell from the mountaintop that he takes care of his child, but we know he only means he pays child support. If Kirk really wants to paint a picture next that he is raising his child, then I would also assume that with Kirk being married, especially if the son goes over to Kirk's home, that Rashida is also a part of the child's life. Unless if the child comes over, Rashida goes to the grocery store. Unless Rashida is locked in the room like Cinderella. So it does make sense for Jasmine to say that if Rashida is going to be with Kirk, and because we have a child together, yes, I expect this woman who's married to Kirk, who is my child's father, to step up to the plate and also help raise my son. It may be something that she shouldn't have said out loud, because we drag Gabrielle Union, because we'll hear Gabrielle Union talk about her kids, her stepkids, but she won't mention that outside baby that Dwayne had, and we'll drag Gabrielle. If you are going to stay with a man who had a baby, you have to know that you're going to be around the baby, and yes, at some point you are going to be responsible for helping raise that child. Unless you just gonna be with this nigga who, girl, I guess is just gonna have his own relationship with a child, and you like, I don't fool with that child. Is that what you're gonna say? Girl, I don't fool with that child. But see, Rashida can't say that. So Rashida has to come on TV and say, y'all know I love Cannon. I've been a part of this child's life for 7 years. She's gonna say the right stuff. But there's a good chance that Rashida probably thinks, I don't fool with that child. But she knows she can't say that. Jasmine is right in my opinion. Side chick and all. You stayed with the nigga. With the nigga comes the child. You cannot accept the husband, but don't want to accept the child. Yes. If my son comes over to the house, I would expect you to help raise my child because he's at your home. You are going to be one of his guardians. Spice, Siara, Shakana Joe, Rennie, girl. Siara, this is the thing. A lot of people, including me, I've said this, thought that what Siara was doing was just trying to promote that numbing cream. I really think that that was Siara's whole MO, to promote her numbing cream. However, girl, it was a promotion that went bad. Because Siara wanted to show the world that, oh, look at my numbing cream, it works. But then she woke up and bitch almost lost her whole leg. Okay? Shakana Joe thought that she was just trying to promote her numbing cream. Saucy Santana thought she was just trying to promote her numbing cream. I remember seeing her post. I thought that Siara was just trying to promote her numbing cream. I really believe that Siara was just trying to promote her numbing cream until it went wrong. Now Siara is in her feelings because she feels as though nobody was there for me. Nobody came and saw me. Her and Spice get into it, and you heard when Spice said, Siara, I was in the hospital 102 times, and not one time did you come and see me. And Siara, shut up. Siara might be one of those people who now, because she's going through something, she expects everybody to drop everything and come see about her. But girl, you are not giving what you want. At all. Siara, we tired of hearing about your leg. Your leg is good. I bet your ass won't get another big tattoo. And if you do, I bet you'll break it up in sessions. Hello. Spice is doing an album. This is the thing. I'm not mad at Spice. Spice is doing a cast album. Siara is not an artist. She's not a real artist. Spice is a real artist, a Grammy-nominated artist, okay? Spice is a real artist. Regardless of what we said about Scrappy, Scrappy is a real artist. Girl, hell, even if she wanted Peter Guns, Peter Guns is an artist. Joe Budden is an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, Siara is not an artist. Siara is someone who just got bored one day and wanted to make a song. Rennie Rucci is an artist. No, Siara, you're not going to be on the album. You're not an artist. You just want to do something. So you just made a song. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But girl, you're not going to be on this compilation album. No. Sorry. Who? I don't know what I wrote. Who is it? Oh, girl. Amy, girl. I was really trying to see if, girl, believe it or not, I try to see it from all sides. Y'all know I'm always like, okay, well, I try and see, or maybe girl, Amy, I have come to the conclusion, we don't care. You look foolish. That nigga is ugly. I know that you shouldn't call people ugly, but that nigga is not attractive for you to be doing all this carrying on. Girl, you was swerving down that the nigga who you was fooling with looked like Morris Chestnut, was a multimillionaire, was giving you $100,000 allowance each month. Girl, you really on TV carrying on of a nigga that looked like that, who you was fucking when you was 21 years old. Girl, and now you're 34. Amy, we don't care. This is the second time you've tried to stake claim on a man. You did it with Chaotic, and now you're doing it with this man who we don't care about, who Bambi ain't even touched. You look crazy. You look crazy. You look crazy. You look crazy being a 30-something-year-old woman talking about somebody who you was fooling around with when you was 21. Bitch, I don't even know the nigga. Yeah. Girl, I wasn't having sex at 21. But, you know what I'm saying? I didn't start having sex when I was 25. Okay? You know, some of y'all been hoeing since high school. Not me. Okay. Anyways, what else? Yeah, my Amy, we don't care. Amy is too pretty of a girl to be choosing to look like this. Girl, you really beefing with Bambi? What's today? Oh, today is Wednesday. Okay. Anyways, Erica Dixon. Can I say something? Why do y'all like getting on TV looking like a goddamn fool? Why? I feel like when it comes to relationships, in order for people to feel like they're worthy, you have to look like a goddamn fool at least once, maybe 2 times. Erica Dixon opened up her mouth and said that there's a possibility that her and Scrappy could get back together. The ball is in his court. Girl, where? Girl, where? You really just opened up your mouth and said something like that? But then have the nerve to want to call Jasmine a side chick, as if your ass wasn't one. Because we remember when you was at the reunion talking about how Scrappy ate your pussy out, but he was sitting beside Bambi. Y'all don't remember that? So Erica, wasn't you the side chick at one point too? So while you was over there trying to clown Jasmine, you should have got your Michael Kors bag, girl, your 1800 tequila, and got up and went step beside Jasmine. Because at one point in your life, you were the side chick too, from what I recall. Don't y'all remember? Don't y'all remember Erica talking about Scrappy going down and eating her pussy out while he was sitting beside Bambi at the reunion? So don't she got side chick tendencies too? I'm getting ahead of myself. I hate that because when I look at Erica, Erica is such a gorgeous woman, but she has a bird brain, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand how, after all the things we've seen Scrappy and Bambi go through, she's saying that the ball is in his court. The simple fact that she's saying that it's up to him to decide whether or not we're going to be in a relationship is absolutely mind-boggling to me. Girl, that shouldn't even be a conversation. It ain't no we getting back together. Hell no. We have a child together. And at this point, girl, our child is grown. So I ain't really even got to talk to the nigga. Listen, it's one thing Because Eric, I don't know what Erica does for a living. It's one thing to be like, okay, girl, we're gonna come on TV and act like we opening up a restaurant for a storyline because I need a check and you owe me because you treated me like shit when we was together. And Scrappy be like, okay, I need you for a storyline. Let's just say we opening up a restaurant. But when we start going down this path and me trying to act like we getting back together, then y'all be wondering why these niggas don't change. Why does Kirk need to change? Kirk don't need to change. Why does Scrappy need to change? Scrappy doesn't need to change. Why? Why? They don't have to change. Because they know for a fact that when I get done with baby mama number 2, girl, I just saw Scrappy and Bambi online the other day. After all that carrying on they did, now they smiling and kicking in each other's faces. And when they fall out, more than likely he gonna be back friends with Erica. There's no reason for Scrappy to change. Scrappy literally went from Erica, I can't remember the timeline, but bounced around from Erica, Diamond, Scrappy, Shay Johnson. Like, girl, Scrappy don't have to change because it's gonna be a fool waiting for him when he get done with the last bitch. Girl, I just go to the next one. And even though I dogged out my baby mama, she's telling me that the ball is in my court, so I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to be with her. Girl, Erica looks crazy. She says, I thought this. Oh, so Mama D is throwing an event for honoring mothers. Girl, she really was just trying to be messy. That wasn't no event. Girl, Mama D went down to the local hookah bar, ordered some wings. Girl threw a little Bath and Body Works candle inside of a gift bag. Girl threw some tissue in it. Girl threw a $10 gas card and gave it out to the mamas. That's all Mama D did. Girl, that was not no Mother's Day event. That was something that Mama D wanted to do just to be messy and get some tea from Jasmine so she could have something to use when it comes to Rashida and Kirk because she on Rashida's ass, basically. So she has this event for mothers, and then Bambi says, I thought this was an event. Jasmine walks in, Kirk's baby mama. I thought this was an event honoring mothers. When I think of honor, I don't think or see Jasmine. She's a mama. Regardless how the child got here, she's a mama. I don't give a fuck if Jasmine was a goat. She would still be a mama goat. Okay? I don't care if she was a goddamn giraffe. She would still be a giraffe who's a mama. So Jasmine tells Mama D about Kirk. She getting all the tea. So now Mama D got the gun and the ammunition to use against Rashida and Kirk when the time comes. That's all she wanted. Okay. Jasmine invited her friend Erica. Smart. Jasmine needed some backup because I told you I think I have allergies now. I don't know. I just diagnosed myself. Shout out to Amanda Seals. God just diagnosed myself. It just came out of nowhere. I thought I was getting sick. I was like, oh, I was talking to my sister. I was like, girl, I think I'm getting sick. And I was like, I don't feel sick. It's just like my eyes have been running. I feel like I don't know what, it's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. I hope I don't have allergies. I'm too old for this shit. Like my nose been running, my eyes been running. It's the weirdest thing, but I feel like I'm fine. Anyways, and I just like I'm over here just like wiping my eyes and sniffing. It's just a mess. Jasmine invited her friend Erica. I'd say that was smart because, girl, you're in foreign territory. These girls will not fool with you because you're the side chick. Erica walked up to Jasmine. What's tea? She said, hey, ladies. What's tea? And then Jasmine said, I don't have any tea for you. Girl, so this is the thing. I don't know. I get it. Erica wants to have her friends Rashida back, right? Because now the side chick is here and Rashida's not here, so I have to have my friends back. I get it. But it really makes my asshole itch when I saw how they were treating Jasmine. Like, y'all want to come together in the name of, I guess, Rashida. But the gag is Rashida is still with the nigga who decided to stick his raw dick inside of Jasmine and shoot up her club. So at the end of the day, it really don't matter. Y'all got all this smoke for Jasmine when Rashida's still with the nigga. And guess what? The other gag is this. Jasmine ain't the side chick no more. It's another bitch floating around Atlanta that's a new side chick. I don't know that to be factual. But what I'm saying is, please stop believing that because, girl, y'all think that one side chick done got out the picture, girl, it ain't another one, girl, somewhere around Midtown, downtown, Bankhead, Buckhead, Decatur. Y'all got all this smoke over there, girl, chanting and screaming, no side chicks again. Well, Erica, girl, you need to be on the side with Miss Jasmine. If we just gonna put it out there. Jasmine slept with a married man. But we gotta start at point A before we get to D. Side chicks are not created because side chicks create side chicks. Husbands create side chicks. There would be no side chicks if husbands did not leave the household and go create them. There would be no Jasmine. There would be no Cannon if Kirk had decided to honor his family and honor his wife. But there's a side chick, there's a baby involved because Kirk decided to go outside of the house, have sex with a woman, raw, shoot up her club. And in the process, she got pregnant. Don't get it twisted. There's a part of me that believes that, at some point, especially if you know that a person is married, right? When you find out that a person is married and you still decide to engage with this person, you start to become a little guilty too. You do, because it's like, girl, I get that he probably lied to you and said that you wasn't married. I mean, that he wasn't married, or, he said he was single. But, girl, as soon as you found out he was married, girl, and you still chose to engage with this married person, girl, you start to become guilty too. However, it still does not change the fact that, girl, it wouldn't be a discussion about who knew, who didn't know, because guess who knew they were married? Guess who knew they were married? Kirk knew he was married, and Kirk still decided to go out. But see, the problem is, this is an issue with side chicks, and side chicks gonna have to realize this. You will never be accepted. Because for women and for men, we've all been taught, gay or straight, a man gonna be a man. Boys will be boys. So for Kirk will never really have to answer to the group as a whole of why he did what he did. But the group as a whole, when it comes to the women, they will attack her though. We can't really say nothing to him because that's our friend's husband and she decided to stay. So we can't say nothing to him. But this bitch, we going after her. Because she should have known better. No, his ass should have known better. Again, class, we got to start at A. There would be no side chicks if the husbands did not create the side chicks. Side chicks will never be accepted. That's just what it is. No matter if that person lied to you, no matter if you met him and you said, "Are you married?" And he said, "No, I'm single." People will still fault you. Because we have to be mad at somebody. We're not going to be mad at the man because we've already been conditioned to believe that men will be men. So we can't be mad at the niggas. So who can we be mad at? We got to be mad at the side chick. Because somebody has to be the villain in this. And again, it can't be the man because a man will be a man. So, and we know that our friends are not leaving their husbands because of some bitch. So who can we be mad at, class? We got to be mad at her. Because we can't be mad at him. It's a fucked up cycle. It's vicious. But it is what it is. I haven't heard Jasmine say anything that makes me believe that she's asking for too much. Now, I do believe at one point she did say that she did have to kind of get it together and realize that girl stuff is not going to go a certain way. So at one point she probably was asking for some unrealistic things. But what she said about Rashida helping raise their son, I don't think that's too much to ask for. Unless Rashida just come out and say out of her own mouth, I'm not fucking with that child. And then I would say, well, why the fuck is you still married to the nigga? You think you're gonna walk around here wanting to still be with the nigga, but then the girl, you don't wanna claim the child because that's my husband. Well, girl, you stay where you should. Because me, I'm a different type of girl. For me, this is just for me. Girl, I would have said, fuck you, fuck that baby, and fuck that baby mama, and I would have got my shit and left. Because I'm not helping raise nobody else's child. Not a child that you had while you was married to me. Now, that's one thing, your stepchildren, right? But you done went out there and, girl, spread it low and had a baby on me and expect me to stay and treat this baby as my own? No, I know I couldn't do it. Especially if the baby looked just like the nigga, because I'd be ready to, I've been a girl spaz out and slap the baby, thinking I'm slapping you because the baby looked just like you. Girl, I got to go. That's how it should have been if Rashida don't want to deal with the son. She should have just got her shit and left. But Rashida want to stay. I feel like Jasmine handled Erica and those girls, she handled it different than me. Because, girl, it would have been a screaming match. Everybody would have got cursed out. Because we're going to be honest about it. I'm sure at least half of y'all over there done played a side chick before. We just don't know. If we're going to be honest about it. Y'all think Jasmine the only side chick in the motherfucking building? Please, I know that ain't what the people saying. Y'all think Jasmine was the only one who done messed with a married man before in the building? Y'all want to sit across the table from me and holler and scream, talking about no side chicks allowed? Girl, what? Girl, what? That was pretty much it, girl. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all. Okay, so there are two things that I wanted to talk about. One I forgot to talk about, and the other one I thought about. So the first thing I wanted to talk about that I forgot was Saucy Santana and his gay mother and his biological mother. So Saucy Santana has a gay mother. So for those who don't know what that is, basically, I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. When you have people who are LGBTQ, and they are disowned, kicked out of their families, mothers and fathers don't want anything to do with them because they identify as LGBTQIA. Sometimes these people go out into the world and they can create their own families. So you'll have trans women, trans men, gay men, lesbians, right, who will take you in, give you a place to stay, feed you, try and clothe you, try and help you, keep it together, get it together. And so that sometimes someone could become your gay mother. Now, I don't know, because she gives me girl tilapia, catfish, she gives me biological woman. Right? So I don't know if his gay mother is a trans woman. A lot of times when I hear about the families, I've never been a part of a family. I have been asked to be a part of a family. I declined both times. That's just nothing that I felt like I needed to be a part of. Um, but most of the time when I hear about families, it's always like a trans woman or like a gay man, right? So I don't know if Tanya, I think that's her name. I don't know if she's a trans woman or if she, you know, is a cisgender woman. I don't know. She looks cisgender to me, but some of the girls, the trans girl, let me shut up. I know some of the girls get mad. So I don't know, but nonetheless, that's his gay mother. And Saucy also talked about how his mother at one point was jealous of Tanya. And I just thought that was really rich. Like, how dare you be an ain't shit daddy, an ain't shit mama, and have the audacity to be jealous because somebody else stepped up and did your job that you couldn't do or that you did not want to do because you didn't like how your child was living their life. You're jealous that another woman had to step up and do your fucking job as a mother. And now you were jealous at one point because of this lady doing what you were supposed to do. It makes me sick to my stomach. Now, Saucy did say that as of today, well, I don't know about today, but when they shot this, that she loves Tanya, Tanya loves her, they have a great relationship, but at one point, she was jealous. You kick your son out because he's a flaming homo, and you have the audacity to be jealous that another bitch stepped in and did your job. I don't know if it was jealousy or if you were mad because you were supposed to be able. I kick your ass out. I disowned you. So that means that you were not supposed to receive the love and attention from anybody. So how dare she step in and do what I knew no one would do. Shout out to the gay mothers. Shout out to the gay fathers. Shout out to those out there who take LGBTQ members in when they trifling ass moms and daddies don't want to love them the way they should be loved. And then the next thing I want to say is this. I thought about this when I was at the mall. I had to go pick up a package. I was thinking about Erica and Rashida and Jasmine and all the other girls and boys on the show. The reason why I'm changing my stance, because at one point in the video, I think I was like, okay, I could see how Erica could want to, defend Rashida or, I guess want to take up a Rashida in Rashida's absence. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't. I can't see it. And the reason why I can't see it is because at the end of the fucking day, Rashida ain't going nowhere. That little boy is 7 years old. At this point in the game, it ain't no need for you to have to step up and stand up for Rashida. Because guess what? Rashida was just mic'd up the other day. So was Kirk, and so was Jasmine, and they were all shooting scenes together. So why do you need to get worked up over some shit that Rashida ain't even worked up over? That's the real gag. And there's a good chance by the end of this season, there'll be another sit down. One thing I will give that Melody Cherie Rogers, and y'all can tell her that I said this. Y'all know I ain't never, me and Melody got this back and forth, But one thing I'm going to give Melody Cherie Rogers is she had enough dignity not to sit down with a woman who had a baby with her husband. Melody said, not on my watch. You think you about to bring the girl? I already can't stand his ass. You think you about to bring the girl down here too? And think I'm about to shoot scenes with her? Over a little bit of money? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You think you about to make $1 on my time? On my time? On the show that I've built, that I've been a part of since season 1? Baby, you better find another way. It won't be through me. Which brings me to Jasmine. Jasmine, I got a little bit for you too. Don't get it twisted. Jasmine, girl, I don't know how much you're getting paid. You know, it's all about pay for me. Not all about pay, but I feel like on these shows, these reality shows, how much are you willing, how much are these people willing to pay you for you to do what you're doing? There's a pay range. Okay? And if y'all tell me that Rashida is getting paid $25,000 per episode and she's been on the show since season 1, then how much is Jasmine getting paid? What, $5.99, $7.50? Girl. The truth, whether you like it or not, is side chicks, former side chicks, anyone who had sex with a man, whether they knew or not, they will always be hung. And they will never be given the benefit of the doubt. I don't know why Jasmine would even want to put herself through this humiliation, through this torture again. For what? So people can continue to call you a hoe over a little bit of money? So you can come and complain about, girl, Kirk not giving you no child support? Like, I don't know why she would put herself through this situation. Girl, you couldn't, it's already bad enough that now, girl, I'm going to be known as a hoe for the rest of my life as long as Love and Hip Hop is around, as long as people mention or see me and they remember my face. So now you think I'm going to bring myself back to the same show so people can talk about me for a few more years? You see what I'm saying? Which also brings me to this. I don't know anything about Jasmine. I don't keep up with Jasmine. Hopefully, Jasmine learned her lesson and is not messing with anybody in a relationship, right? Hopefully, she is not making the same mistake. But one thing I can say, and I will say, is why you got Erica Dixon and Amy and all the other girls on the show wanting to throw stones at Jasmine for being a dummy once in her life. Girl, the gag is y'all are still big ass walking dummies in 2024 going into 2025. I don't know why y'all think y'all better than Jasmine just because Jasmine was the side chick. At the end of the day, she did something stupid and y'all still moving like y'all stupid. And that's just the truth. Looking dumb over a nickel. You literally have Erica Dixon at her big ass age talking about it's in Scrappy's hands whether or not they get back together. You have Amy, as gorgeous as Amy is. And I think Amy already had a little bit of coin. I think Amy was successful or is successful on YouTube, I think. Remember she was with the guy and I think she bought a house. So Amy already didn't even really just need Love and Hip Hop quiet as it's kept. So you have Amy who is successful, got her own coin. Girl willing to look dumb again over a nigga who looked like the nigga who she fussing about who she fucked when she was 21. You was just looking crazy over Chaotic, who was your homeboy, but you didn't smash, but you still want to. Girl, like what? But y'all think y'all look better than Jasmine. But you don't. Because y'all all look like some fucking fools. And guess why y'all look like a fool? Over a knuckle. I don't even want to get into next week because Kendra, you over here celebrating, girl, you selling $50 million of real estate, but in the same breath hollering and screaming about why you ain't having no. If you're not gonna step up and be a husband and do what you gotta do, then leave me. No, bitch, you leave him. Why does he need to leave you? Why are y'all putting what happens in these relationships in the hands of him? He ain't going nowhere. No, you leave him. Your Kendra is too bad and too smart and too successful to have gotten on TV and decided to look like a fool. I remember when Kendra first got on Love and Hip Hop, I was like, why is this girl on Love and Hip Hop? There's no shade. Yes, it would be better if she was on Real Housewives, even though they just as ghetto. But still. Girl, you really down to Love and Hip Hop? I hate when I see the girls, especially the girls who look like they could really kind of have it all, just kind of look dumb over a nigga. And then it'd be like a dusty ass nigga. Like a nigga who, girl, ain't got no money, can't pay the bills, girl, broke as fuck. I just said all the same thing, 3 different ways. Girl, multiple baby mamas. And I look at you and it's like, girl, no kids. Girl, 6 figures. Girl, career. And it's like, sister, what are we doing? That really drives me up the wall. It really, really does. And it's not me even trying to talk down to these women, because I feel like I'm trying to encourage these women to want better and to do better. Because y'all are badass bitches walking around here, and this is who y'all are settling for. The scrappies, girl, the bugaboos, the young jocks. And it's like, why? Girl, off your looks alone, you could have any. I know that sounds shallow as hell, but the truth of the matter is, when you look a certain way in this society, you attract more people. So the more people you attract, the more options you have. So just off Amy's looks alone, Kendra's looks alone, they have a nice size a pool of men to choose from. But I always have to keep in account. I always have to keep into account that girl, they in Atlanta, girl, the land of the false. So I guess, girl, it's only about 10 straight niggas, 5, 6, 10, 13. I don't know. So I guess you got. I don't know. So it's just, you know. But it's just like, and then when you start to bring in, when you get past the looks and you start to look at, girl, you're successful and you're smart. And these are the niggas that y'all choose to deal with. It just really pisses me off. Girl, we all grown. We're gonna do what we want to do at the end of the day. You know, I say that all the time. I'm grown, you're grown, you're grown, you're grown. You're gonna do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So it is what it is. I just wish that y'all didn't look stupid over a nigga. Y'all can call me a lot of things. Y'all ain't gonna never say that Rodney was stupid over a nigga. Never. And that's never been my story, and it never will be, guaranteed. I know somebody gonna say never, no, baby, never. You can call me a lot of things, and some of them may be true, but stupid over a nigga will never be one of them. Now, I've done some stupid shit, and some of the shit I do regret, but it was because I made that choice. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't never been stupid over no nigga. Thank God. You ain't gonna never see me on TV like Chef D talking about I'm with some man. I want to be with some man, getting his name tattooed on my body, but I don't trust him. But I want to talk about marriage. That'll never be me. And I'll take it this far. Now I'm trying to walk it back. If I was a stupid ass nigga over a nigga, y'all would never know about it. That shit would end so quietly, y'all won't know what the hell was going on. I'd just be a dumb nigga in private. But it damn sure won't be publicly. Best believe it. Okay, anyways, let me get off this, y'all. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to watch a little bit of TV. How about y'all like, this nigga is bipolar like a motherfucker. You go from hollering and screaming and cursing, talking about, all right, y'all. I'm about to go. Girl, I really don't be caring. I just get loud when I talk. But I really don't be like pissed off. Girl, I don't even know these people like that. I really don't give a damn at the end of the day. Girl, these ain't my sisters. These are not my sisters. Okay? Anyways, y'all my sisters. Okay? Y'all my cousins, sister. All right, sister, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.